Hey, what's up, everybody? Llama here, and this is some Black Ops 2 ground war domination on the map Studio, or actually I'll call it firing range because that's what I know it as. But yeah, ground war, which is almost unplayable in this game, but I'm still trying to play it, still trying to have some fun. If you get in a lobby with all snipers who tack insert, it really just sucks. It kind of ruined the entire ground war playlist. But if you use an SMG with quick draw, it kind of and if you drop shot a lot, it kind of takes away their ability to quick scope you and stuff like that. And the toughness on snipers is ridiculous too. But yeah, flak jacket, quick draw will really help you out against the douchey snipers and stuff like that. But Studio is a fun map because it's so open. You can use air support or other maps where it's like real closed off and inside. Stuff like Aftermath. If you get the Lodestar on or the Warthog, it's not going to do anything, but it'll do some damage on this map. So you can see I'm just trying to defend B off here. I wait till they go to the flags usually before I kill them because you'll get 200 points for the kill instead of 100 or whatever it is if you kill an attacker. So I get the counter UAV on the orbital VSAT and the Lodestar, which pretty much the counter UAV is really easy to get almost every life. And then once you get the VSAT, that should get you your Lodestar pretty easily. Even if you don't get any kills, you can kind of hang back, play super cautiously, and your teammates should still be able to get you the assist points. You get like 20 or 40 points every time they get a kill or anything like that. When you get it up, and here I'm in the watchtower, which I jumped down quickly because it's a really dumb spot to camp in. But I wanted to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox One and what I think their new gimmicks will be to try to get people to get this for the One. So it's like, why would I get a new Xbox and get Ghosts for it when Ghost is going to come out for the current gen consoles and it'll probably run almost just as smooth. I don't think their new hardware has been fully developed and stuff like that yet. Like the PS3, it took developers a few years to figure out how to properly code and properly rate all their games for the processors in it. So I think it'll look the same for the 360 as it does the One, maybe a little bit better, but don't think it'll run too much smoother. So what I think they're going to do, if anyone played Gears of War 3, they had dedicated servers for it, which is I think going to be the big gimmick to get this game for the Xbox One. They'll be like, oh man, you can get it for the 360, but you get the P2P lag. They're like killing myself with the Lodestar. If you get it for the Xbox One, they're going to have dedicated servers. It's going to be so fun. You'll get to play Call of Duty without lag and stuff like that. So that's what I think the gimmick for the One's going to be. I don't know if they'll have that for the PS4 or not, since Microsoft gets a lot of exclusivities for Call of Duty. They get the map packs and stuff early and things like that. So I think they'll do that, but the way I think they'll do it is the same way Gears of War did it. So right when the game comes out, everyone gets freaking dedicated servers for like 2 or 3 months. It's so fun. Then if you didn't buy the DLC, you wouldn't get dedicated servers. You would have to go back to like the peer-to-peer thing that they got, kind of like uTorrent or any torrent application like that, where you have one host, client, and stuff like that, and everybody else kind of plays off of them. So if you don't buy the DLC, I think I'll get stuck with that. If you keep buying the DLC, you'll get to stay on dedicated servers, and then after a year, they'll probably get rid of them, or after 2 years, whenever their next game comes out. Probably 2 years, I would say, since they trade off on and off every year with Treyarch and Infinity Ward. So I think the dedicated servers would last for 2 years, and then if you get it for the One, you'll probably get like a free month of double XP or something like that, which Prestige mode really doesn't mean anything in Call of Duty now, just because they always run these double XP freaking things where you can buy your XP, so you can pretty much buy a rank and shit like that. So Prestige don't mean nothing, but I definitely think the dedicated servers for the One is going to be their big gimmick. And then look for some type of weapon exclusivity, like you saw the Peacekeeper come out in the first DLC. I think they'll have some guns exclusive to the Xbox One, probably PS4 as well. So there's that. And then another thing I was thinking of, which would probably be highly unlikely, but there I barely saw that guy on A. I don't know how crouched down that well and blended in, but sounds probably highly unlikely. But I think they might do some type of cross-platform thing with the 360 and the One, so you can play each other because it's still Microsoft consoles, same gamer tags and stuff. I don't know if they could work that out. I don't know how the coding and all that shit works, but if they do that, then a lot of people who have the One would have, like I said, if they get exclusive guns or perks or anything, they'd be able to shit on the 360 dudes, or at least do a lot better than them. So that would be another incentive for people to go buy an Xbox One and stuff like that. So that's what I think they're going to do with it. And then maybe the map packs and shit will come out early, because we already know the game's going to come out a week earlier for the One than it does every other console. I think it comes out the 5th for the Xbox One, and then the 11th or 12th for all the other consoles, PS4, PS3, 360, and shit like that. So that's what their little big gimmick is. It's going to be Call of Duty, but I don't know. I'm going to buy Ghost, but I'm not really hyped up for it at all. It's like, yeah, it's another Call of Duty. It'll be fun for like 2 to 3 months, then it'll get stale and repetitive again. But first few months of Call of Duty game comes out, it's always fun when people are running around trying to learn the maps and shit like that, trying to rank up as fast as possible and not worried about their KD and all that gay stuff. So there's that there. I get a lucky, lucky little kill here. I think I did pretty well this game, but I think I had host too, which host sometimes is either really good for you or really bad, depending on if everybody else in the lobby has shitty connection. It'll try to compensate by giving you lag, which I also wish they would show freaking like ping or latency instead of the 4-bar connection, because almost everybody's 4-bar, and you need to be 4-bar and still have like a 200 millisecond ping or something just a good download and upload speed. So little connection bars don't mean anything. So that's what I think they're gonna do with it. Let me see how much time I got left in this freaking video. Can't see, can I? Yeah, I got like 4 minutes left. So yeah, leave in the comments what you guys think about it. You're gonna get the new console and shit like that. The only thing I'm still thinking I'm gonna get the one over the PS4. If I even do get one this year, I might wait another year or something, because I don't know, they get what Ghost, which is gonna be cross-platform, so it'll be for the Xbox One. Battlefield 4 will run a lot smoother on the one because the hardware is so much better. It's like a high-end PC. Project Gotham Racing 5, which I guess would be a cool game, but really not going to buy it. I might rent it. I'm not into racing games that much to where I'd buy a new console just for one, but there's that, and there'll probably be some other exclusive games. There might be another Gears of War or something a year or two, but I didn't play Judgment because Cliff Bleszinski, who designed all the other ones, kind of left and had nothing to do with that one. I heard it wasn't the funnest game. It was a prequel to the third one. There'll probably be some new Halo games too, which Halo kind of ran their course. They're kind of sad to see their franchise. They should have just let it stop after Halo 3 instead of coming out with Reach and ODST and all that shit, which they were like, oh, ODST. They were like, we're going to have 3 games. And they're like, you just came out with Halo 4. And they're like, oh, no, ODST is an expansion pack, but it costs $60. And they're like, we're never going to come out with another Halo. And then it's like, all right, we still came out with Halo 4, and we'll have 2 more after that. It's just like, just fucking, they're kind of killing that franchise, man. It was a great franchise for the regular Xbox and 360 when Halo 3 came out, and now Call of Duty just shits on them in sales, and they just keep trying to pump that game out and pump that game out. Just like let their little legacy for that game die instead of trying to make more and more money off of it. But it sounds like something Activision would do, really, like they did with Guitar Hero, where they would just come out with like 3 and 4 different Guitar Hero games every year, which the game was real fun for like 2 or 3 years, and then there was like, oh yeah, get this one, get the new one. There was like so many. It's just like, all right, kind of bored of this game. It's stale, and I think that's what they're doing with Call of Duty here. They're just keeping pumping them out and pumping them out. And they're the same game, just different maps and stuff. Which I guess you got this story mode, which I don't care for. Black Ops 2 has zombies and stuff, so even if you don't have Xbox Live, I guess it's a good buy. You can play zombies for the story and all that shit. But I think they're definitely gonna do that with Call of Duty. I think it'll be dead in a few years, and I'll be excited to see. I didn't see this guy came in with a knife there. He killed my teammate, which kind of sucked. I wish I would have been able to save him, and there I get shit on by a sniper who just spawned. But yeah, I think the Respawn Entertainment game they're working on will be good too. 402, the dude who was the community manager for Infinity Ward up until MW2, has a new studio where they're working on like iPhone and Android games, which is something different. That would be cool because there's not too many good cell phone games you can really play now, and I think that's a good market to get into because you can just charge like $3 and $4 for a game. More people are gonna buy that than a $60 game. Also, I think we're gonna see a higher price. I'm gonna get shit on again by a sniper. When the 360 and PS3 came out, games were like 40 and I think they're $50, and then they went to $60 for the next gen, and they just stayed at that price. So I think I'm gonna be seeing $70 titles for the new consoles and stuff, and the current gen ones will stay at $60. So I think 70. A lot of people are saying 100, but I don't see them selling that many games if they get to 100 because people are going to get the console and they're only going to get one game. If they keep it at 70, 60 would be nice, but if they keep it at 70, people will probably get the console and get like 2 games or something like that. Get a headset, which another thing, your current headsets won't work with the ones. They're just kind of, they're like Apple now. Apple has those stupid proprietary cables for the iPhone 5 that they don't license out. That's what Xbox is doing with the One. I think they said they're going to get a contract with Turtle Beach where they're going to be the exclusive headset maker, and they're just going to charge out the ass for those things. But gameplay's over. Leave in the comments what you guys think about my thoughts on this, or if you think they're going to do something else. But there's got to be some type of gimmick for Ghost for the One. If not, everyone will just get it for the 360 and shit like that. So, all right, bye.